It's called Drivelines, a mixed-use residential and retail building development made up entirely of upcycled shipping containers. Situated in Johannesburg's trendy Maboneng precinct, the development comprises of 104 affordable units.
For me, containers are very relevant in Johannesburg. I think Johannesburg is the biggest inland port in the world. So conceptually, it's quite relevant for me to think about how to reuse these containers, but within a much greater need, which is for residential housing projects.
Built over a one-story car repair shop, Drivelines is a regeneration project between perpetuity and award-winning New York-based architecture firm Lotec. Its design reflecting on Maboneng's vibrant, trendy and somewhat bohemian character.
It gives another dimension to the city that it didn't have before. So a place where young people can gather, the markets and stuff, and now also by building these type of buildings, also a place where young people can move and actually live here again, instead of living necessarily out in suburbs, townships, and whatever.
At first glance, this structure may just look like a shipping container yard, but when we look closer, we see that it is a residential development right in the center of Johannesburg.
This development specifically is quite interesting because it brings in the sort of the shared space concept, which is a concept I really think that the city needs a bit more of, where you have very simple, sustainable micro living residentially, so you as a person have a very small but beautiful and functional space. Drivelines specifically brings that element to the city, and this city needs it because it's got a lot of density potential. We would anticipate between 2 to 3 people per unit. There are some slightly larger units, but the typical size is about 30 square meters.
Designed for clever use of space and affordable housing, the rental-only development encourages residents to interact with one another and hopes to serve as an example for other developers to emulate in the future. Scheier, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.